I need my kombucha. Hold on. Yeah. When I got my kombucha, I thought of two things. I thought of To All the Boys I Loved Before, when Lara Jean and Peter go to that party and Peter drinks kombucha. And I was also thinking that he called it like Booch, but I think that's Schmidt. I don't even know if Schmidt says that, but I started rewatching New Girl and it seems like something Schmidt would say. Anyways, enough of that. Welcome back. Today I stole my brother's microphone. I texted him to ask if I could borrow it and he didn't respond within 10 minutes, so I just took it. Sorry. I'm really kind of obsessed with it, but I don't know how to use a microphone, so we'll see if this works. Today I wanted to go through my CD collection. I have been collecting CDs. I would say I've been collecting CDs probably seriously for like the past year, but I've always had CDs. I am really getting back into physical media. I think it's really important and really special. I'm on the floor of my my room. You can see up there my vinyl collection. We have Pony by Rex Orange County. Yeah. And I also just got this CD and tape player on Facebook Marketplace this summer. I got it for $20. It's incredible. I love it. You can see the Beach Boys Christmas album. And then also over here we have some of my scrapbooking stuff. So in a very digital age, using the phrase digital age sounds like saying unprecedented times. It gives me the ick. But in the digital age, I'm really trying to appreciate physical media. I have become very proud of my CD collection. You can't see it, but I have all my CDs right here. I'll put a picture in. I'm gonna go through some of my favorites. I have really been into collecting movie soundtracks. That's my favorite thing to have on CD. In college, me and my roommate had a show on our college radio station called Shut Up and Listen, based on Princess Diaries, where we played and talked about movie soundtracks. And that's not mainly my collection, but it's probably my favorites of it. Okay, where do I start? Okay, I've got to put the mic down. I have all the CD cases, and then I have the actual CDs in my CD case that I keep in my car. I think I'm really just going to show the cases unless I don't. I should also preface this, most of these are thrifted. I'd say probably 80 to 90% of these are thrifted. Dude, I really should have organized this. First and foremost, I am a basic white girl. So, of course, naturally, I have a Taylor Swift collection. I have 2 Taylor Swift debut albums. One of these I thrifted locally. One of these I thrifted in Australia. In case you're wondering, one of them is the original of the original Picture to Burn lyrics. I don't know how much I could sell that for. I don't know if that really goes for a lot of money, but I don't plan on selling it because I enjoy listening to that version. I'm on the hunt for another original version to give to my friend Emma, but I have 2 of these, one homophobic, one not. I have two Fearless. I don't know why I have 2 Fearless. I don't really like Fearless, but I have 2 Fearless. If anybody wants one, they can have one. Then I have, of course, Speak Now, which is my favorite Taylor Swift album. And I have 1989. So that's my Taylor Swift collection. I would really like to have Red, but I can't find it. Since she became popular, like with the Eras tour, I can never find her stuff in thrift stores. I used to be able to find it all the time. Now I cannot. Continuing what pop CDs I have Adele 19, Harry Styles Fine Line. This was not thrifted. This I bought full price in 2019. Youngblood by 5 Seconds of Summer. This was gifted to me by my best friend Nicole. She got the vinyl and it came with the CD. So she gave me this. This is what got me into 5 Seconds of Summer. I'm telling you, I'm late to the game with every pop artist ever. This is a no-skip album for me. Talk Fast is my favorite 5 Sauce song. Then I have 5 Sauce 5, also gifted to me by Nicole for my birthday. This is maybe top 3 albums of all time. And I also Everyone's a Star? Guys, what's the new album called? The new 5 Sauce album CD is on the way. I got the one with Ashton on the cover. I'm quite keen. I didn't love the album, but it's gonna grow on me, and I'm excited to have the CD. I also have this 5 Sauce 5 Seconds of Summer She Looks So Perfect EP from the US tour. So it only has 4 songs. She Looks So Perfect, Heartache on the Big Screen, The Only Reason, and Disconnected. I thrifted this in Canada. I don't know why I have that. I might honestly get rid of that one. Oh, I'm making a mess, guys. I have a lot of CDs from my childhood, which is a lot of Christian contemporary music. Some of it I definitely don't listen to anymore, but some I really have a soft spot for and I still think is good. I'm not going to show all of those CDs because those aren't interesting. I'm just going to show you the ones that I actually still listen to. One of those artists is britney. I have Say It, Lost Get Found, which is such a good album. You can see in the insert it says to Ashley and then it's cut out. It's because I found this thrifting again when I was like 12, okay, and it had britney's signature. So this is in like my diary from elementary school, her actual signature. This album is really good. It's on the Soul Surfer soundtrack. It's on that one soundtrack with Leslie Mann and Nicki Minaj. What's that one movie called? The Other Woman? Don't ask me why britney's on that soundtrack because I don't know. Then of course I have Gold. Next, out of my Christian Contemporary collection, I have my Toby Mac collection, Momentum, Diverse City. I'm missing Portable Sounds. That's the one I need. Tonight. I love this album. High on it. And This Is Not a Test. Lastly, from my Christian Contemporary collection, Stacey Rico. I think it's Stacey Rico. 2 of these. I thrifted one of these in my hometown, one of these at Wall Drug in North Dakota. And then I have Genuine. Phenomenal. She's a Seattle girl, like I was for a bit. And I wish she would release the same exact music 20 years later. But unfortunately, she's not in the game anymore. Continuing my pop, I have One Direction, Up All Night. Also thrifted this in Vancouver. Spice Girls. To be honest, I only know Wannabe. But like, it's the Spice Girls and they're iconic. And is there a poster in here? I don't know. My favorite thing is when CDs come with posters. I think we gotta bring that back. We gotta bring CDs back first and foremost, and then bring the posters back. Actually, unless it's Fine Line. Like, unless it's the Fine Line poster. I'm scared. I ran out of storage, so I had to stop. So I kind of lost my train of thought. Let me log back in. I say as I like can't find anything I need. Wait, genuinely, where is it, guys? Shawn Mendes Illuminate. I got this somewhere in England. I think I got this at a charity shop in Bury St. Edmunds, which is where my friend Grace is from. Shout out. One thing about me is I love Shawn Mendes. Maybe not so much anymore, but if you see my Instagram from 2017, you will see me posting every year for his birthday. Or just because I wanted to. Next is Shawn Mendes. Is this just like a self-titled album? I think this is just called Shawn Mendes. Or is it called In My Blood? Okay. Big fan. Got this at a local thrift store. It's originally from my local library. Next, I have Nelly Furtado Loose. I thrifted this when I was going to college in Indiana. I got this because the year prior, Promiscuous kind of blew up on TikTok with For Freak Show. I love Hamza. So I like knew that song and I found this at a thrift store. I was like, I'll just buy it. And then I ended up playing this in my car like every day for months. When I would drive from school to home, which was like a 4-hour drive, I would drive like every weekend. I would listen to this album. So this really reminds me of my freshman year of college. This is such a good album. Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. This came with a poster. It's up on my wall. I'll insert a picture. Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again. Sixpence None the Richer, which I stole from my parents. This was in my parents' basement and I took it. Fleetwood Mac, Rumors. Dixie Chicks, Wide Open Spaces. Wide Open Spaces makes me sob, like bawl my eyes out. The second that it starts playing, tears are running down my face. What do they say in Pitch Perfect? Are you serious?
Dixie Chicks serious.
Okay. There's Your Trouble is such a great song. That was like my song of the summer of 2024. I have Norah Jones, Come Away With Me. I really only know like 2 songs on this album, but it reminds me of like 2008 in my mom's car. My mom's car. Driving in my mom's car and we're like eating at Panera Bread or like going to Barnes & Noble. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know the vibes. I don't like, it smells like Bath and Body Works. Like, it's beautiful. Okay, bring me back. John Mayer, Born and Raised. My brother bought me this album. I think it was at our library and they were having like a sale. He got this for me. My friend David showed me, like, he didn't show me John Mayer. I obviously knew who John Mayer was, but he played me Queen of California and I was like, wait, this is good. Who is this? And he goes, John Mayer. And I was like, oh, because I was a John Mayer hater because I was in my deep Swiftie era. I think this is such an incredible album. Obviously John Mayer is an incredible musician, so don't need to really go into that. With the pop girls, I have Katy Perry. I need to get that sticker off. I have Katy Perry, Teenage Dream. I always have this on in my car in the summertime. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. It's a very summer album with like California Girls and Teenage Dream. I have Miley Cyrus, Younger Now. Speaking of Disney girls, I recently got Hilary Duff's Metamorphosis. I don't know a single song on here. I bought it because it was $1.
You really shouldn't say that.
I'll probably give this away at some point to a Hilary Duff fan. Speaking of Miley, I've got a Hannah Montana collection. Hannah Montana 3 Karaoke. I have yet to use this, but that's not to say that I won't. Just like the first Hannah Montana CD. Play. Hannah Montana the movie Karaoke. And of course I just have Hannah Montana the movie. This is also on in the summertime 24/7 and kind of year round, but like especially in the summer. Like this has a poster inside as well. This one, it's not in its case because I got it with a little booklet, but this is Dominic Fike Sunburn. Another like top 10 albums of all time for me. So I got this with a little book, like like zine kind of thing from the Sunburn tour. I have my friend's album How Shadows Move by I'm Waiting. My friend Elias San. These are so cool. There's him and there's my friend Marcus as well. I love having talented friends. In case you didn't know, my favorite movie of all time is 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't have the CD soundtrack for that. It's like that's my dream soundtrack to have, but they're not super expensive. I just haven't found one. I've been debating getting one on eBay. I'm just holding off for some reason because I can't explain. If I found that at a thrift store, the joy, the euphoria I would feel, it would be insane. But I do have Letters to Cleo, Aurora Borealis. I never realized that was the name. That's funny. Aurora Borealis. Letters to Cleo was one of my top Spotify artists in 2020 because of the movie. I was just so obsessed with them. And for that same reason, I have Bare Naked Ladies Stunt because the song One Week is the opening song to the movie. That's literally why I have that whole album, for that one song. Similarly to that, I have Carly Simon No Secrets because of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Another one of my top 4 favorite movies because of You're So Vain. Dave Beepan's partner. Dave Beepan's partner. Okay, I ran out of storage again, but I didn't realize it until I was 20 minutes into recording, and then I finished. So, hey guys, it's editing me. I realized that my mic got turned off after I had to clear my computer for storage. But because I didn't realize, because I had my headphones in and I could still hear myself through the mic, it just wasn't recording. So I'm not going to film it a third time, so I'm just holding the mic for fun. The audio is still fine, it just is not as crystal clear ASMR vibes. Trust me, I'm mad, but the sun has set, I'm sweating, I don't want to film it a third time. Nobody's watching this anyways, doesn't matter. Bye. I have the Hamilton soundtrack, and I'm not a huge Hamilton fan. I just enjoy some of the songs. I've never seen it. I've never seen it on Disney Plus or anything. But this was too good to pass up at the thrift store. Wicked, kind of same deal. I'm not a huge Wicked fan, but it's got a lot of good songs, and I mean, you can't go wrong with the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. Book of Mormon, which this was a really fun find because I've seen this on Broadway. I went last year with my friend Chloe, and this one's been one of my favorites of all time. And again, like Andrew Reynolds and Josh Gad, like they hit it out of the park. Lastly, for my Broadway musicals collection, I got this yesterday, and it was like the find of a lifetime. I was really keen because I wouldn't have expected to find this ever, but I'm so excited. It is Legally Blonde, the musical. OMG, you guys, indeed. OMG, you guys. This is a top 3 musical for me. It's a no skip. It's so good. Ireland is currently stuck in my head. Like I said, I just don't think I would have ever expected to find this, so when I found it, I was, giddy. I was like, I never need to go thrifting again. It's so good. Shout out Katie's dad, who has met Laura Bell Bundy. Hello. Now, let's get into the movie soundtracks. My Best Friend's Wedding. Cool. Another Julia Roberts film. I have Notting Hill. These two soundtracks, I don't Like, when I watched the movie, I don't remember the soundtracks being significant. I still don't really love the soundtracks, but they're just kind of fun to collect and fun to have. Elf, and I've never seen this movie, and I do have a rule. I have a rule with myself that you might be like, well, duh, but my rule is I can't buy a soundtrack if I've never seen the movie. And again, you might be like, well, yeah, why would you want a soundtrack if you've never seen the movie? Because what if I'm gonna see the movie? Like, I was in San Francisco this summer, and we went to Amoeba Records, and they had Mona Lisa Smile soundtrack, and I had not seen the movie. I still have not, but it's on my watch list, and I'm like, but what if I watch the movie, and I love the soundtrack, and then I regret not buying the soundtrack? But I didn't, okay? That said, I did buy the Elf soundtrack. Haven't seen this movie. Cancel me. I'm hoping to give this away to somebody who wants it. I have somebody in mind. We'll see. If not, I'll watch the movie. Then I have Reality Bites, The Greatest Showman, which was a fun, again, another like unexpected find. Sleepless in Seattle, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I'm pretty sure this is actually like more of a score than a soundtrack. It has a bit of both. This was my mom's favorite movie, so that's why I have it. Hairspray. Speaking of Legally Blonde the musical, never mind. I was gonna get really nerdy. Cassio from Legally Blonde the musical, The Search for Elle Woods on MTV is in this movie. She is the one that gets pregnant and has to leave the show. That's where the spot for, what is her name? For Nikki Blonsky to come into the show shows up. I can't remember the character's name. I just remember Nikki Blonsky.
Hey, it's Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray.
Anyways, good movie, gorgeous Zac Efron. Speaking of, High School Musical 2. I think this is my favorite High School Musical movie. Granted, I didn't like grow up watching them, so I don't have the nostalgia. But I do think that the music in this one is the best. That's a controversial opinion, I think. They're all good. But this is on repeat in the summertime, obviously, like in my car 24/7. Another one that I was really excited to find was, I got this in Medicine Hat, Canada, at a Savers, Coyote Ugly. I love the soundtrack to this movie. The movie's great. The soundtrack is phenomenal with it. The original Leanne Rhyme songs. But I was so upset because it doesn't have Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard, because I feel like that's a pretty significant song in the movie. Not on the soundtrack. Okay, weird. Never fear, I'm in Vancouver like a year and a half later, and I see more Coyote Ugly. Luckily, this one does have One Way or Another by Blondie, which was missing from the original. I was like, thank goodness. No Def Leppard still, so I'm again upset, but I own 2 Coyote Ugly CDs. Then I have Step. I love Step Up. I love all the movies. I've seen them all. Obviously, the first and second are the best, and a great soundtrack all the way through. All the movies have great soundtracks. I would say probably the second one has a better soundtrack than the first, but just look at Jenna Dewan and Channing Tatum. Rest in peace for their relationship. Sabrina, When Harry Met Sally. I got this at Amoeba Records in San Francisco. I don't really love the soundtrack because I don't really love Harry Connick Jr., but I had it. You've Got Mail. This is a great soundtrack. Great fall vibes. Mary Poppins. It's just so pretty. Then I have St. Elmo's Fire. To be so honest, I don't know why I got this. I think it was a movie I'd seen. But I didn't really love the movie. Like, if I'm gonna watch a post-grad movie, I'm gonna watch Reality Bites, which was per recommendation of my mother. I just couldn't get behind Rob Lowe's character, his redemption arc after he tried to sexually assault that girl. That was weird, and I actually can't get past it, so I might be getting rid of that CD. I just still feel weird about it. West Side Story from the 1965 film. This is really fun because I thrifted this in London, and I also thrifted the vinyl of this. Let me just get it. Also thrifted the vinyl of the same soundtrack, also in London. So I just think, it's a phenomenal soundtrack. Are you kidding? I would also love to have the 2021 adaptation. But yeah, this is fun because I thrifted both of these in London. Coming up on 3 soundtracks that I thrifted my last trip to Seattle over Halloween weekend. Got them at Royal Records in Queen Anne. It is a great shop. Obviously, Easy Street Records is very popular, but I didn't live near West Seattle, so Royal Records always had a great selection of anything I was looking for, so I would check them out. Speaking of records, I have Empire Records, and this is so sick because it has this tag that says, for promotional use only, no sale allowed, must be returned on demand of copyright owner. I saw this and I was like, oh, because we're not allowed to sell that. And I was like, I actually bet that was for like the promo, which I think is, again, just so fun. I really love the insert of this like print of them. It's just so sick. It's such the vibes of the movie. So fun. Then I have Elizabethtown. This is another one that's like, I don't really remember the soundtrack being that good. Similar to Empire Records, like it kind of fits the vibe, like of how Claire gives him like the whole journal and the music to listen to. It's kind of, I don't know, it is sweet. And then I got Almost Famous. I haven't seen this movie in a while. I don't remember what it's about. But I got that. Okay, my final two, guys. Hold on, I need a booch break. My final two, the Princess Diaries soundtracks. Princess Diary 1, I did not thrift this. I got this on eBay recently for I think about $5. This is one that I was willing to like buy and not wait to find thrifting because I think it's a great soundtrack, as I do most of these, but it's so fun. Like, what a fun cover. You don't see that font associated with that movie anymore. This is great because this is one of the soundtracks that you can't stream. Like Supergirl by Crystal Harris is not on streaming, as well as Mindy Moore's Stupid Cupid. It's in my car right now. This is one that's on repeat. The back is this pretty pink. The actual CD itself is like a baby pink as well. Back insert, you have the squad. This one came with the poster, guys. I'll insert a picture here of Princess Mia. Shut up, shut up. And then I have Princess Diaries 2, The Royal Engagement. I'm gonna say something controversial. I think controversial. The first soundtrack is better. Despite having big names on this soundtrack, like Kelly Clarkson, like Jesse McCartney, Lindsay Lohan, Raven-Symoné, Avril Lavigne, Norah Jones, I just think this is a better collection for the movie. This one just had big names to have big names. I'm not saying Breakaway is not a good song. I'm not saying it didn't fit when Anne Hathaway and Abigail Breslin are waving in the streets of Genovia. Okay, I think Breakaway was a great choice. I think it was a great choice. I just don't think it's that overall that great of a collection. That being said, it's still, like, the movies are on par with each other. I didn't thrift this either. I stole this from my college radio station studio. KSBU, don't sue me. Alright guys, that was my collection. Thanks so much for watching. If you stayed, comment which one of my CDs you would like to steal, and maybe I'll give it to you. If you want the Elf soundtrack, I'll give it to you, or if you want Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, brand new, I have it. So if you want it, comment down below. I'll do a little giveaway. Sorry for the audio will probably be weird. Sorry for the change of lighting and the change of format, because I don't know what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. Shout out my brother for letting me use his mic. Okay, bye.